walks
He's
forward
just a
and
meathead. You're right.
throws,
Jesus
and he
Christ,
gets tired.
Dricus looks really big compared to him on the score on the scale. Oh, dude,
Oh,
double nostril Dricus.
new mythical fighter. Yee. New
What
mythical
time are you at,
fighter.
by the way?
450.
Sorry, repeat that.
Okay. I'm at 440 now.
Oh, I'm at 4:35. I'm like 3 seconds ahead of you.
Yeah.
I just won't react, so you'll have to ham up the reactions. I might react a little bit. Oh, no, just kidding.
We don't need to hang up the reactions for a stream, dude. I've got a chill stream.
I love Whittaker, dude. I'm not gonna be chill during a Whittaker fight. In my top 5 pound for pound fighters of the sport, dude, he's kind of
Maybe
cleaning
your
up
top
right
5 pound
now.
per pound. That's fair.
At least top 10. Dude, I love Whittaker's basketball stance. It's like he's dribbling. It's like deuce, 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 deuce. Dude, holy shit! Like, can you think of any other like top 5, top 10 guys that just fight with their hands down like that and their chin forward?
Yeah, it's true. I don't know.
Oh my god, the
He just has
jab!
he's really good at moving backwards really quickly. Like we even saw it this fight.
Dude, is Whittaker? Did Whittaker? Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, did Whittaker inherit the spirit of GSP? But like GSP is just blast double leg spam. Whittaker has a blast double leg, but that's not his A game. Oh, fuck, dude, he's so good. He's so good. He checks the leg kick, slips the 1-2.
Slips out of the exactly.
That's like the exact punch that. Oh my god, he's so fucking good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, guillotine! No.
Funny because we talked about the blast double.
He has a blast double. It's just not his A game. But like, I guess that's fair. To beat Dricus, why not just take him down? Armbar, armbar. Oh, well, as a guillotine. I love it when like the fighter has a guillotine, but the guy's in side control on top of him. Oh my god, they're literally talking about the guillotine. He did not use a guillotine to get back to his feet. Oh, that's kind of a crash. That's weird. Oh my god. Dricus is going for leg kicks, which is smart, but like Robert's checking every single one of them.
Yeah, no, I don't think a single leg kick's landed.
Robert's footwork is interesting. He doesn't have a great deal of like lateral movement, but he just like doesn't allow himself to get backed up to the cage because he just punches you. Like when you try to pressure him backwards. Like he has such a good awareness of distance. Anyway, Du Plessis is doing pretty good. I mean, dude, look at him. He's still like gasping with his mouth open. Obviously, like clearing an obstruction in your nostril is not going to improve your cardio that much. Although it might just be a habit of keeping your mouth open when you're fighting too.
No.
Du Plessis just...
I do think it's funny that was their big selling point for him fighting Adesanya. Yeah. Like he's got a surgery now. So now we're gonna see mythical and Dricus.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, beautiful.
Oh, guillotine.
Dude, just keep throwing that elbow. He landed a beautiful elbow there, but then he just stopped. All right, there you go.
He's got the double nostril cardio, but like that's not enough for more than one elbow.
Wow, you get one elbow out of me. That's all my legs can handle.
Everybody gets one. Passes the guard. Who's cut open?
He has done. This is already like the best anyone's done against Whittaker lately. For a long time.
Oh, Robert's cut. I think they're both cut though.
Yeah, Robert's definitely cut. I don't see Dricus's cut yet.
I thought I saw blood on his face, but maybe it's from the Reaper. Anyway, I mean,
I
that's what
mean,
Dracus wants
wow.
to do.
I mean, that's crazy. Yeah. I mean, honestly, already done really well against Whittaker. He got the moral victory, baby.
Yeah, Whittaker initiated the clinch, and then Dracus just used like a head and arm throw, basically.
Yeah, I had no answer. Well, I think, yeah. Yeah, his like head position was really good. Still think the striking's far away enough that Whittaker's going to win.
Yeah.
But Dricus did have good top control. I'll give him that. If he gets some good more takedowns earlier.
Well, it looked like Robert didn't really try to get back to, like, explode back to his feet because there's only 40 seconds left.
Yeah. But
Which is a calculated decision, possibly.
yeah, but I'm also not going to assume he could have in that spot. It was pretty scrunched up.
No!
Oh no, Du Plessis is a live odds favorite.
I mean, yeah, if you win a round, you're probably going to be the favorite in a 3-round fight.
Makes sense. All right, I'm back on stream. Yeah.
Rob started off pretty quick.
Honestly, the fact that Dricus is up around and the odds are only minus 150 says a lot about the fighters.
Yeah. Interesting exchanges that they're having. It's like Dricus will like throw a strike and then shell up while he's in the phone booth with Whittaker. He's not like trying to retreat at all, which I think is something
Yeah.
that like Vittori
Dricus,
didn't
like,
do.
that's what I'm saying, man. He's like terrible defensive. He's a meathead. And meanwhile, Whittaker's backward movement's been so good. He moves backward like faster than I can run forward.
I know, but the problem is like he can't only move backwards, right? He needs to cut angles because
Yeah,
otherwise he'll just hit the cage, and that's not a good position to be in. Oh,
but Whittaker's having trouble closing range. I'm getting his own.
wait, what time are you at?
No. 340 now.
Oh shit! All right, well,
What?
have fun.
Why you at?
I'm in like a minute ahead of you somehow.
Wow. I can try refreshing after the round.
Dude, watch this screen.
Dude, I'm eating, man. Jeez. Oh, that's really good. All right.
Oh my god. Wait, what does his shirt say? No, no. Oh no.
What's happening?
Let's just say
Oh.
Donald Trump is getting involved.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Dude, Drake has looked good in that fight. I'm not even gonna lie.
How? How the fuck did he go from the Trevin Giles fight to beating Dricus Du Plessis?
What?
Or beating Robert Whittaker?
I don't know, man.
What the fuck, man? Wow.
I think it's just what I was saying. Like, Whittaker was hitting him. Whittaker was hitting him. He's just like Dricus is so much of a meathead that like the shots Robert was hitting him with weren't even like moving
Why
him.
is Dricus going and shaking hands with Donald Trump? He's not even South African. I guess he's like,
Both
yes,
subjugated black people.
I know. I'm just like, black people, man. I mean,
I mean,
yeah,
isn't
fine.
Donald Trump famous for like
White power, baby.
not? Well, yeah, that and like also not paying certain black contractors for him that worked for him. He is not your bank. What the fuck is that shirt that Izzy's wearing? Okay, dude, refresh your thing.
Dude, it's like an incel thing. I'm pretty sure. You say like men aren't gonna, because dude, he posted some like weird shit about his girlfriend like using him for clout and money and shit.
Oh my god, is it a men's rights activist thing?
Yeah, that's what I think it is. I mean, I'm not sure.
Holy shit, dude. Izzy is so fucking cringy.
Wow. I mean, to think about it, talk about like the best results for Adesanya too, because he does not want to fight Whittaker again. Whittaker's
No.
title shot's now delayed by probably two
Dude,
more
Whittaker's
fights the
biggest
way they do
problem
it.
is that he just doesn't have a great chin.
I mean, I guess.
But dude, let's be honest. Out of all the meatheads, Dricus is probably the best one at middleweight.
I guess so. I guess so. I mean, I doubted him so much from the beginning, but Dricus is one I had wrong from the beginning. Like, he's proved me wrong completely.
Well, yeah, you even picked Brunson to beat him.
I thought he would wrestle fuck him.
Well, dude, the South Africans came to play. All right, dude, that's it. Volkanovski's getting knocked out. Let's be honest.
No way, dude.
No, actually,
No
though,
way. What actually?
he's gonna get.
We've talked about this
He's
fight
gonna
so
get
much.
knocked out.
What do you mean? I don't think so. Why do you think so? This is that year is so unpredictable.
No, I mean Volkanovski gets hit a lot in his. Well, not hit a lot, but
he does not get hit a lot.
He can't really take shots that well
Why do you say that?
because when he gets hit clean, he usually like falls. Oh, Izzy's in the
people hit
cage.
clean are gonna fall. Most people hit clean are gonna be affected by it.
Oh my god. Most people hit clean are going to be affected by it. Look at the guys Yair's fought. Ortega, one of the most insane chins in the sport, and Max Holloway, one of the most insane chins in the sport. The other guy he fought in the past like 5 years is Emmett, and he fucked him up. Like, yeah.
The two people you mentioned have titanium chins. Like, I agree, Volkanovski's chin isn't a Max Holloway's chin, but
It's like below average, I would say.
We'll see, though. I mean, yeah, best results for Izzy, though, by a lot.
Oh, they're kissing! Oh, wait, they weren't kissing. They just smelled each other's noses.
What? Who? What are you talking about?
Oh, nice. Izzy's calling Dricus the N-word.
Look at the two guys.
What is Izzy doing, dude? Izzy's like, so cringy.
He is not your bank.
It's kind of funny because, like, Izzy's getting, like, basically taken advantage of by the UFC, too.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure he had a bad experience with his girlfriend, but, like, I don't think that would make me go full on, like, he is not your bank t-shirt.
Dude,
on the
if
UFC
someone has a bad
pay-per-view.
experience with their girlfriend and then they become an incel, that tells you why they had a bad experience with their girlfriend.
From what he said, his girlfriend was doing some pretty bad shit, but I don't know. Dude, people are going to be affected by random shit that happens to them.
Well, dude, you know, have you heard, like, the Anna Kasparian thing? Like... Wow, this is a really bad look for Adesanya.
I'm liking this dialogue.
What? He said 36 and me.
So, The race baiting,
I
dude.
mean,
It's
I think
amazing.
Izzy's drunk. I'm not.
His coach is getting involved. Dricus' closest coach is there.
Oh my god, dude, this is actually a really bad
A
look for
manifested it.
Adesanya. Like like
I
Drick
mean,
has
yeah,
literally
I
just
am
knocked
not
out the
arguing with you.
guy that gave Izzy his toughest fight so far, and Izzy's like in his face, not letting him speak.
That's fine, dude. Why? How is that a bad look? That's just what classic. I would say like the whole African brother,
Dude,
like calling him the N
it
word
is a
thing
bad
is
look.
worse.
Liberals, dude. My mom is like the biggest lib you'll
Oh,
find.
dude, of course, dude. The primary audience for MMA people is like drunk rednecks. Okay, they don't
No,
care
dude,
about
everyone's
getting
a
in someone's
liberal.
face.
Everyone. That's actually something Hassan says, and it's true. Everyone cares about identity politics. Everyone cares about like being politically correct, even if they're like, "Oh, I'm anti woke." They still toe the line, and
Yeah,
they
they
care about
still.
appearances and shit like that. Everyone's a fucking liberal except for leftists.
But you're saying like they're so liberal that they're gonna pearl clutch over like talking down to your
Yeah,
opponent or whatever.
dude. Of course they are. Rednecks aren't gonna like that. Are you kidding me? They're like,
Rednecks aren't gonna like that. What's wrong with? I don't think
They're
rednecks
like,
have a problem
he's
with that.
talking over him. Have you read YouTube
You think
comments,
rednecks
bro?
would be like, "Oh my god, he's talking
Yeah,
over him"? No, I
actually,
don't think so.
rednecks are the biggest. No, rednecks are actually the biggest snowflakes in America. Do you like you agree with that, right? Like they literally shoot up beer
There's
cans.
snowflakes about like, well, yeah, about like LGBTQ stuff. Yeah, I agree,
Do
but
you
I don't
think
think
they're
they're like.
first of all?
I don't know. As
First of
far as
all, we can
stuff
just talk about
questionable, okay,
the racial aspect of like a
yeah, I
black guy
agree.
coming into the cage, calling Du Plessis like he basically only yelled N word into the microphone.
Well, he was making fun of the whole like "you're not African" thing.
Yeah, and how it,
I mean, the thing is, you know what's funny to me? Because that type of, it has nothing to do with America, but Americans are going to white Americans are going to identify most with Izzy's position because, like, they think the left is always telling them, like, oh, you're not American, it's the natives, you're just like living on stolen land or
dude,
whatever. It's like the same
Izzy's not
concept.
American.
I know, I'm saying white Americans will identify with what Izzy is saying, or was it what Dricus is saying, rather. That, like, oh, I'm just born in South
Oh
Africa,
yeah,
so I'm
right.
a South African, which is I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think
Well, dude, also
I
like
of
I'm
course
not
like
an expert on the N word, but I don't think that's like a word that a lot of African people use. Just judging from like what I've
yeah, I
heard
don't
with
think
my
African people.
girlfriend.
Yeah, I think it's well, I feel like black people in the U.S. say it.
Well, yeah, but they're not African. They're African American.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. But your girlfriend is not African either.
No, she is.
Oh, she is. She's like born in Africa.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
in like
Where's
West
she from?
Africa, Togo.
What country? Togo. Okay, that's
But
cool.
yeah, because like she has some African American friends and they use it. I'm like, she's like, yeah, I don't really use it at all. It's just not a cultural thing. So it's kind of funny
No,
that
no.
Izzy's like he's like, oh, you
But
say
dude,
you're
Izzy is.
African, so I'm gonna
I
call you
actually
this
think
N
like
word.
yeah, yeah. But that's like also I think Izzy's like terminally online, and he just sees like black people online saying that too.
Yeah, I mean, there's an online culture, but it actually is kind of like it's kind of a descript or a good way of showing how disconnected Izzy actually is from Africa. He's literally wearing an incel shirt and he's like calling a guy who's like, "Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
African. I'm going to." He's calling him like the N-word. He's like, "Oh, you're African? You're saying you're African? Let me call you the N-word then." It's like that. I mean, I'm not I don't know. I don't think they use the N-word in South Africa. Maybe they do.
What's up, buddy?
But anyway,
Dude,
like
I don't know. I actually just feel like, yeah, I understand. Like Dricus's ancestors colonized South Africa, and like they're the bad guys. But Dricus, like, what do you do now? This is what South Africa is. It's a mixture of former Dutch, like Afrikaners, and and black people. That's what it is. Dricus was born in South Africa. He thinks he's African. He's claiming like what's wrong with that?
well, dude,
It's just like
Usman's
me.
an
Like
idiot.
I think
Do you,
like my parents were born in India. I was born and raised in Minnesota. I have way more in common with my fellow Americans than I do with any Indian. Like
right.
yeah, I'm like I call myself
And
American
even
Indian.
in America, there's not like a shared culture where like you
Yeah,
get
even
triggered if
American
someone's
culture
like
is such an amorphous thing too. Yeah, because
it is.
America
Well,
is just
dude,
like
I don't know.
of
Like
all these
Izzy's
different
kind
people.
of being stupid about it. He's like, I'm gonna murder this guy, calling him the N word. I guess ironically, and then like, but Usman was a
He's calling him. Yeah, he's calling him ironically.
but Usman was is really dumb because they asked Usman about it, and he's like, just because I'm raised in China doesn't mean I'm more Chinese than other Chinese people.
No,
Which
that's not. He said something worse. He
no,
was
he
like,
said that.
if you immigrate to China
No, he said two
and then
things. He said
okay,
two things
okay.
because he said the first thing he said is just because I like was raised in China doesn't mean I'm more Chinese than them, which I agree with. And then he in his very next sentence he's like, just because I went to Africa doesn't mean I'm just because
That's
I
because
went
I
to Africa
went
doesn't
to
mean I'm
China.
African. So he went from saying I'm more Chinese to I am African.
No, well, but I thought he also said if you're like born somewhere else, but then you go to China, does that you're not Chinese?
Well, he said that about Africa,
Okay. Dude, I mean,
which
first of
I
all,
don't
I
even
don't
agree
understand
with.
what this concept is of being more African or more Chinese or more American than someone else. Like, it's not like there's levels to this game. You're just like American. You have some claim to being an
It's
American,
literally
or you're
just
not.
blood
It's
purity.
mostly self identity, and it's amorphous, and it's a in group label. The people inside the group call themselves American. There's no American race. You know, all of us are just immigrants from Europe and Asia and all over the world and Africa.
Dude, fucking I
There's no American race.
have
It's
you
just people who've been in America for a while.
dude, MMA podcasts that talk about it are some of the most embarrassing shit. Like it honestly embarrasses me to be
Well,
like
yeah,
part of
dude.
the MMA
They're
community.
pearl clutching over like, oh, I don't want to make this a race thing, but then simultaneously backing Israel's position is like the most liberal thing I've seen. It's
Right.
like, oh, Israel's right about this because he's black, and I don't want to want him to imply that you're more African because Israel is a black one and it has a lot of icky feelings or whatever. And it's like, but what about just the fact that can you say like Dricus is African? Like I think it's weird. I think Dricus is
No, because
African.
they're gonna be like, but colonization though.
Okay, but what do you say? Like I don't think you can. It's pretty difficult for you to say Dricus is Dutch. Like and he literally hasn't lived in the Netherlands a single day of
Right.
his life. Like what? What are you gonna say Dricus is Dutch? Like come on, man.
Yeah, that is funny.